morning, guys. I feel that I'm on a roll with these Star Wars videos today. I don't know why, but I just am. So I'm gonna record one more or two more short videos like this. This one is about the soundtrack for Rogue One, which I just got from iTunes. It was, I don't know, on sale or something. 10.99. Well, okay, it's not a sale price, but it's low enough price for me to get it. Because I just wanted to listen to the soundtrack by itself to find out for real, is it any good or is it any bad, and or is it like Star Wars? Because that's one thing I got from listening to the music while I was in the movie theater, was that it didn't sound like Star Wars. There were a couple of small bits where it sounded like Star Wars, but then again it went into a whole different type of scoring, which isn't bad, but somehow when you go to a Star Wars movie, you expect to hear Star Wars kind of music, the kind of that John Williams or Kevin Kiner, who does the soundtracks for the Star Wars Rebels TV series. Um, these two gentlemen or composers sound like Star Wars. Rogue One Star Wars story score is done by Michael Gincino. I hope I pronounce his name right. I'm sorry if I don't. But how should I put this? There's 21 tracks on the soundtrack. It's kind of confusing because you are used to, when the soundtrack starts, you are used to the Star Wars fanfare, and in this soundtrack, it doesn't come. It goes straight to almost an action piece kind of piece of music. So I found that there are three tracks that are to my liking. Uh, One that is beyond good. It's great. It's something that made me teary eyed while listening to it, and I've been like rewinding the same track over and over and over again. But as I said, there's like three good tracks in my mind. Then there's like 19 or 18 tracks that are just good film music, but they are not Star Wars. The tracks that I like bring something extra to the table to their scenes, because they are very scene specific scores or scene specific pieces of music. And if you have seen the movie, you know exactly where the music goes and where it plays and what's the situation like and who are the characters in that scene. And it's uh, so the three tracks that I like are not in any order, called Stardust. Then there's one like Arrival to Jeddah, and then there's the Imperial Suit or Suit. So those three are the most Star Warsy kind of tracks, and those are the ones that really made me like, okay, I'm watching a Star Wars movie, and those are the ones that now that I listen to them here at my place, um, they made me feel like, okay, I'm listening to a Star Wars soundtrack. But those other 18, 19 tracks, they don't do it for me. They are just good film music, but they are not in the level of either Kevin Costner or even close to John Williams, because John Williams is the classic um, Star Wars composer, as everybody knows. So I would have hoped that they would have used in this kind of movie, because this Rogue One ties so closely to the original Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. So I would have hoped that they would use more John Williams' themes, or at least use something done by Kevin Costner, because Kevin Costner is very good at making his own kind of music, but still retaining the sound and the sights and sounds of Star Wars. Let's say so. Um, so yeah, if I go my three favorite tracks, if I go through them like one by one, my absolute favorite is the track called Stardust, because it has even the name has a dual meaning in this movie. So I don't know, should I spoil the movie for anyone, but let's say so that the name Stardust refers to two things. It's a nickname for very important character, and a project name, or yeah, a project name for a very important project in the movie. I think I don't have to say anything else, but the way the way the track is used is absolutely perfect. It fits the scenes where it is in. It fits there perfectly, and it made me really teary eyed. And I have been, as I said before, I have been like rewinding the track over and over and over again, and I will, I will continue doing it over and over and over again. But having said that, that's like the only track that I will do that to, rewinding it over and over and over again. Um, the second track that I really like is Arrival to Jeddah, but it's not like it doesn't have the same emotional gravitas as uh, that track called Stardust, but in itself, it's a nice track. It's something that You like to listen to, but it's not something that really sticks into your mind. But when I was watching the movie again, the use of the track was perfect in the movie. It fit perfectly to the spot where it was. So, and then the last one that I really liked was the Imperial suit. That one, I'm not exactly sure where it was in the movie. I think in the ending, the final 10 minutes of the movie. I think so, but I'm not sure. But it sounds close to what I thought that the imperial music should sound like. It's not even close to something like the Imperial March by John Williams. Not even close. Not even in the same universe, I would say. But it's still good. It's still something that I like. But it's not like anything like repeat listening. But yeah, the only repeat listening, as I said already, is Stardust. And yeah, I have been for 1 year now doing a lot of video production work for different projects. So if I could use that music for some of my video productions, that would be fantastic. I would be so happy. I actually started to think that I would ask Lucasfilm that how much would I have to pay them to use it legally in some of my YouTube productions and my other productions. Um, yeah, it's that good. It's something that was very emotional. I didn't even realize how emotional it was for me before I started listening to it right now, right here at my home. Um, when I put it on, it was the tears came flowing. There's just some things that always that kind of music brings out in me. I don't know what it is, but I think it's my grandparents and the memory of my grandparents. I don't know why, but it just is. And I always will get teary eyed, and I always make sure that I'm alone or with some very close people to me that know that some pieces of music can make me very emotional while I'm listening to them, so I don't have to explain every time why do I cry like a little baby while listening to a certain piece of music. But this piece of music, Stardust made that list. It's absolutely fantastic. If you don't buy anything else from that soundtrack, because I think I haven't listened through the whole soundtrack now. I think 10.99 was a steep price, but I'm not unhappy about it. I would have bought it in any case because it's Star Wars, and I have all the Star Wars soundtracks in any case. So I would be buying that. But if you are a casual Star Wars fan or just casual Star Wars music fan, then and keep in mind this is just one person's opinion, but I would only only buy those three pieces of music: the Imperial Suit, Stardust, and then Arrival Jeddah, because those are the three that really get you the Star Wars feeling, because they use some like Darth Vader's theme and something else in some other compositions or pieces of music, but it doesn't have that Star Wars emotional connection. Not even close. When you were watching the scene with the music in the movie theater, yeah, it had that connection, but it depended on so many other things that were happening on the screen at the same time. But if you're just listening to the music as a soundtrack, then I would say 10.99 is a waste of money for you. If you are a casual movie fan or just a casual soundtrack fan. But of course, if you like Michael Gincino's music, then it's a whole different matter. I have to be honest. I was a bit disappointed when I heard that Michael Gincino would be replacing Alexander Desplat, because Alexander Desplat made a very deep mark on me with his soundtrack to the movie Zero Dark 30. That was an excellent score, and I think that they used Michael Alexander Desplat's score or pieces of his score in some of the trailers and TV spots, because the music in this finished completed movie sounds completely different than the music in the trailers. If you like the music in the trailers and TV spots, you will be shocked. The music is completely different. It's it's not even in the same planet. It's not even in the same universe, I would say. Some people might argue that that's not true, but I really do feel strongly about it that it's not even in the same universe. But yeah, if you like Michael Gincino's scores, then this might be a fun little addition to your collection there, but as as a whole, he didn't do it for me as a Star Wars composer. I really hope they would give the next standalone movie, the Han Solo movie, to somebody like Kevin Kiner. If John Williams is unavailable for doing it, because as I said before, Kevin Kiner is the second best Star Wars composer I have ever heard. So really hope they use him. But hey, this was all I had for this video. So see and hear you in the next video. Bye bye.